Welcome in. It's Watercolor Thursday. I'm sketching away. Of course, I do everything at the last minute. It's just part of being Vicky. Let me put my comments on. I was going to schedule this. Hi, Jersey. I was going to schedule this at 6, and then I all of a sudden said, oh, I scheduled it at 6:30, so I didn't change it because I scheduled it at 6:30. Well, I think my little Raggedy Andy doll here is coming along. I might have to like change a little bit of this. Good evening. Good evening, Jersey. Well, let's see. Gotta put my mic on, that would help. I'm not done sketching the one, but I'll show you what I've done so far. I'm just going to kind of, there we go. It's kind of hung up in here because I got a pile right there of, I didn't put it away. I need to. That's my next thing to do. Phew. How's everybody doing? How you doing, Jersey? I scheduled it like 30 minutes. I'm just going to put 30 minutes later than I usually do. Not sure why. I'm just going to put, oh, isn't that cute, Jersey? One of her first dolls was Raggedy Ann. Mine too, I think. This lipstick is a little bit different than the other. It's I got it from a lady who recommended it on the internet. That's what she uses, but when I put it on, it looks so much different than when she puts it on. Hers look like really red and juicy, and because she's pretty. She's, really a pretty girl and younger. Hey, well, I'll show you what we've done. I'm kind of like, there's two. So let's get busy because this is going to take a while. Hi, Zippity. You can't stay long, but Raggedy Ann was one of my, that's all of us here today. That's one of our first dolls. I accidentally scheduled it at 6:30 instead of 6, so I didn't change it. So let's get going. So we can, there we go. I'm sketching her, not quite done yet. I did the one with the bow, but now if you have the watercolor paper, it comes in like, this is my favorite because it's cheap and it works good. So I made it like this, so it's like 140 pound, 12 by 9 by 12 inches. And so I brought in, I'll probably use this one. Oh, poo, that got wet. Oh, we'll stick that up there. Thank you. So, I thought we cut it out like a little paper doll. This is generally, a journal page, right? And we would just stick it on there. Of course, my little paper doll here doesn't look exactly like the picture, right? I need to make her hands a little bit bigger. Close enough. Close enough. Since I'm sketching, I'm just sketching it kind of fast, and well, as fast as I can. I don't want to put too much into it. Let's see, and then we've got this ruffle coming kind of more close towards the thumb here. Put the little 1, 2, 3, and our other hand, we kind of want her to have a puffy sleeve. Okay, and we will, cute little Raggedy Ann. I don't know what I did here. Okay, so this is her, okay, so this is her dress, and it kind of comes, okay, so it kind of comes like this, kind of like this. For some reason it doesn't quite look right, does it? Do I have her legs too small? Maybe that's what I did. I made her legs too small. Oh, Vicky. Okay, so let's have her make bigger legs, bigger feet. You got too skinny legs. We gotta have big, fatter legs, because this palm here is going to rest over here. Okie dokie. So I kind of think this leg could actually be kind of this big and this big, so we'll have her have fat legs. I was giving her skinny legs. Those are pretty fat now. No, they're still cute little dolly legs. She's not. She's a cute little doll. Okay, we gotta give her bigger feet. Bigger feet. So this foot kind of like comes way up here, doesn't it? Don't ask me what I was thinking of. Trying to get her within the 6 inches. Okay, we don't need this. Alright, so she kind of comes up like this, and up like this, and like that. Alright, fatter legs. So let's do her arms here. She's got a cute little apron. So this is her apron. And her arms kind of come like that. I don't know if you guys sketch at all. It's as you can see, sometimes it just comes, and sometimes I have to work at it a little bit more. Okay, so her mitten is going to be about right here. So let's put that, that, kind of here. Okay. Oh, so do you guys sketch at all? Anybody? Are you guys sketching too? Or am I all alone? Am I all alone sketching? And we do want that to be kind of baggy there. Okay, let's see. This kind of come out like that, kind of a little fat. There we go. And then that ruffle comes about right there. And then her dress comes up like that and curves around the leg and then comes about, well, I made her legs. That doesn't seem right because if I made her legs that big, and then this kind of comes like this, and then we have another little ruffle. I told chat this is AI drawing. I said to chat, please make it easy so I can draw it. An easy drawing. Oh, okay, I probably have her legs a little bit too long. Now this one is probably okay. So this one we just have to make a little bit shorter here so that her shoe can come up like this and come down like this. And come like that. Something like that. And we'll just get her like that. And then of course she has little stripes here. I kind of want to make her legs, I want to make her dress a little bigger in here, but I don't know why I do. But I do. It's a little bit bigger. And then it wraps around like that. Okay. Okay, so here's her little pinafore. Actually, this kind of comes more at the sleeve, doesn't it? So here's her sleeve. So here we go with there, a little bit more like that. And then her dress comes like that, right where her shoe. And this shoe is kind of going like this. Might have to like go like that. Okay, and here's her leg. And her leg. So we're going to make this hand a little bit bigger. I'm just talking to myself. I'm not crabby. I'm just talking to myself. That's all. Just talking to myself. Just doing my little Raggedy Ann. So that 1, 2, 3 stripes. 1, 2, 3 stripes. There, I think I got her dress right. All right. So we are just going to paint her. And yeah, I didn't trace, so she's not going to be exactly the same, right? Okay, now I'm going to kind of take away those markings. And hopefully I can see them. This is what I do, I erase the pencil then. So then when I paint, I didn't do any, I just flying by the seat of my pants. I didn't. No prototype as part of being Vicky. I used to like do these little characters, oh gosh, when I was like 19. how old was I? 19, I think 19, even not even quite 20. I was in Pennsylvania, and I worked, and in those days they had institutions to place the mentally disabled people. And it was a huge institution. But the walls were so stark, I couldn't stand them. I go, man, these people, just big old cement stark walls. I had to get a ladder, and I would paint Disney characters on the wall. Just to kind of help. I think we need more here. Hopefully I'll remember that. And I had to sketch them first, this is the way it is. You have to sketch them. For me, I'm more of a sketch artist. I sketch and then I paint. Now some people, they just want to paint and they just paint it. And I can't do that. So I'll work on this. It'll give me something to do for the next couple days. Probably take me a couple days because I'm sketching it all out, unless I cheat, But I'd like to make 1, 2, 3, and 2 here. So that would give me, So I think it takes me about an hour to sketch. Maybe, let's see, how long was that? So I started at 6, so 50 minutes it took me to sketch. But I think these others, when I do it here, it'll be quicker. Okay, now she has a pretty blue. So we want to do blue. I got this blue. I think these might be the same color. I might have this same color blues there. I got a little, let's see, turquoise might not be. Okay, so I've got this blue. And I've got this blue. So I'm going to stick all these over here. The red, I will need that. So let's put the red. I think I don't need this. I don't know why I want the copper. Maybe put it in her hair. I'm going to put that one over there. I need the bottom one. I have some reddish. And this is red. So I think I don't need that. So let's put this away. Oh, I'm gonna have to go like this. I don't think I need those colors. Okay, now don't fall. All right, so I got, and I am going to use a size 8. Get it wet. And let's test our colors. I know I test these blues, but see, I have to test them each time because I don't know. What I do. Probably it doesn't take that much time. And I'm going to put that other blue right there. Jersey, are you painting at all? What you up to? Zippity, are you painting or? Okay, that is a dark blue. We better put, that's pretty. Daniel Smith is. Okay, we're going to put this one. Now that might be the color blue we want, and maybe with some of that dark blue. I think I've already made the decision. Oh, good. What exactly? What is it? Can you describe what you're doing, or? So we're going to put some of that darker over here, and it's going to have some water, but not quite that much water. Not quite that much water. I kind of wanted to move this darker down here. Okay. Let's see. Plus, we have to do like a bio of ourselves, and it's all based on mental health. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Oh, it's so healthy what you're doing. That's why you look good. You really, I mean, really, your appearance, you look so much better than what I saw when you first entered the facility. Blurry visions. Blurry visions. Blurry visions. Is that like life is complicated? I know that pause thing, it was like, I don't know which day, maybe Monday or Tuesday when I read that, when we can look in a mirror and it's, you know, like a puzzle. Okay, now I'm going to do her hair. Now she's got pretty red hair, so we might just want this red. Well, see? Visions in your mind. Visions in your mind. Let's see. So could that be like dreams? Wishes? The other is pieces. Oh, I don't under. Okay, bipolar. I'm like thinking, oh, there goes the red inside the blue. I probably should have waited for that blue to dry. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of outline these. Yeah, the puzzle, puzzle pieces. You look in a mirror to try to figure out. And it's complex, I know. That is complex. I don't really think I mean, I have trouble figuring it out at my age. Another one looks like a jellyfish, sort of a, oh yeah, sort of a brain where half the brain seems normal and the other half isn't. Oh my goodness. Do you think anybody really has a normal brain? I mean, really? I'm like thinking we all have some kind of issue. It actually says, and God did say that, we all have. Sean O'Sullivan. Oh, I think my husband forgot I'm painting tonight. Hello. I'm painting on my live show, dear. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Is there an emergency? Well, they had a fire alarm in the Capitol here. Everybody evacuated. I'm up here at 7 o'clock. You're safe? I'm safe. Yeah, they just called everybody back. I think I'm going to go get something to eat. Get back after my screen trip. But we'll talk later. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. Oh, he said there I put a little too much paint there. Well, I'll get it in just a minute. He was saying that they had a fire alarm. I guess he got a little bit frazzled in Olympia, and where they have, you know, the government. They run the government there. But he's okay. I have to like figure this out here. Just kind of like take this paint, I think, and put over here. And there, it's coming. Gosh, look how much, I put so much paint on there. So easy, isn't it, Jersey, to get too much paint everywhere. It really doesn't take that much paint, and then we kind of like, here it goes, we're gonna put paint. And how positive ways like art or social network. Yeah. You know, I think, because they don't recognize it, but I think I think when you start like grade school, I don't know what year, because it would have to kind of be related to development of the brain. But I really think that they should start mental health activities and mental health at that age to every student, not just, you know, people they think have issues. I mean every student. Because there's a lot of students that don't have really good parenting, and you know, they go hungry, they don't have clean clothes, that kind of stuff. I mean, they would just, I think, you know, and they might, I don't know, to me it just, our society just doesn't help people enough when it comes to mental health. And I think everybody needs it. Because, I think, you know, and, you know, I have a brain disorder with ADHD that I have to deal with, you know, my whole life. I've gone to lots of cognitive counseling, retraining, because, you know, I think of things and it's like, that's why I say safe intentions. Yeah, see, I just think, and you know, they might prevent more school shootings that way. I just think, because if you catch these kids and give them help in when they're, you know, a younger age, and it could be a form of counseling as well as a form of just help. Well, I guess art and social activity, but I think everybody should have like formal counseling. I think the kids, they should start everybody, because you never know. Yeah, I was kind of hyper, I guess, but probably the most in school, yeah, the most things I would get in trouble for was attention. Vicky, how come you're not paying attention? Vicky, you know, that kind of thing. And then I had to have extra help, like in math, and I'm trying to figure out, does the hair go that long? Maybe. No. Oh, oh, that's the matter. We're not gonna. It doesn't matter. So we're gonna cut her out. Yeah, maybe they can find these school shooters quicker. Those people are horrible. Or kids. I call them people, but you know, they kill people. So you kind of want to, like, catch them before it's too late. I think that blue is dry, so I can go in there. Oh, it's just my phone. Don't worry. Just my phone. Oh, wrong place. So it did kind of run a little bit here. Let's try to stop that. But she does have kind of little red cheeks here. I kind of forgot about them. Little red cheeks. All right. Since I got the blue out, I'm gonna have to make her pinafore, not white, but maybe. Did I get a pink? I did. I wonder if we make her pinafore pink, because I can't really do it white. That'll really be like. I just got a new pink. Oh, that's why it cost so much. I usually get these smaller ones. I didn't pay attention. I thought, boy, that's expensive. Next time I'll check the size. Let's see what this will look like. It's kind of a hot pink. I'm just going to put a little bit right there. See, it is an opera pink. It looked like kind of like a hot pink. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, I gotta give it a little water. Okay. Whoa, that's pretty. I don't know, I kind of like it. I know she always kind of, lots as a you know, kind of a pink, white, but we're gonna make her a pink because I just got a new color and I want to see what it's gonna do. And she's supposed to be whimsical. She's not going to be, you know, she's a whimsical Raggedy Annie. Oh, whimsical Raggedy. I wonder why they called her Raggedy. Because she really is too cute to be raggedy. See, and then her pinafore comes like, whoops, I got the wrong one, that's okay. And then it kind of comes like this. By our hand here. And then we got the front. Get a little more water. I like this pink. I just got it from Amazon. I'm trying to order like maybe 2 tubes a month because they're so dang. And I rather paint with the Daniel Smith. I mean, you know, if you want to paint nice. So we're gonna have to. I think we should put some red in here. We need a little another color. I don't know why I think that. Let's see. So her sleeve is kind of there. The hand is there. Well, we'll just wait and see what happens. Maybe I just need to make a different shade here. And I'm probably going to have to add some black ink to get these ruffles here. But I'm kind of going like that. Okay. So I guess truly I would need to mask all those little polka dots, but I don't want to do that. I'm going to let that dry. I'm letting that hair dry before I go to her face. So maybe I'll do her black shoes. That'll be an easy one. And then I need black for her eyes. And, okay. I like this Winsor Newton too. I think that's good paint. So how am I going to do this? Because I'm not going to mask it off. I could try to do polka dots. So you can't paint white really in watercolor. So I got to think about that. Maybe I should make them pink. I could do the pink little polka dots. Oh, I could do that. Why don't we do that? Okay, so this is kind of like, oop, we gotta come out more. And so we're gonna make it come out even more. And then this kind of like comes around like this. And then this one, we want like this. And I kind of lost my, okay, her leg is right here. I think, so we want her shoe to be like that. Do you talk to yourself when you paint? Anybody talk to themselves when they paint? Oh, it's the only way to paint. Okay, so we're going to try to make this kind of more black. And we're going to just kind of like, this is a little bit smaller than that. But I'm not gonna, I could make it come out more here. I will do that. All right. That kind of, okay. Just put a little more black in here. Just going to dab the paint and let it do its thing. Okay, eyes. Oh, I think I better do face. Should I do their face first? Just thinking. Should I do her face first? And then do her eyes. Yep. Yep. And then I would make her hands the same color as her face. Let's see. We are going to make a tan. I've got a tan. So we're going to put this tan right in this section. Right here. Oh, so have you wrote it out yet? You know what I do? I'll write my, oh, I forgot to fix my fingernail. It popped off. That one. That's funny. Completely forgot to fix it. Oh, Vicky. I did. Completely forgot. Might be just a little too much. Not sure. Maybe a little more of that. All right, here we go. Oh, I think it'll be okay. Oh, you haven't? I know. I don't know if you noticed, but I just thought, oh, it popped off. And this one too. Oh, where's that? Oh no, just this one popped off. these these particular fingernails, I had to apply glue myself. And oops. Oh, I just smeared it. Well, oh, we're going to cut it out there anyway. It's not going to matter. Thank goodness. And so the thumbs popped off. And so it was so funny. I go, oh, I don't know how to put the glue on myself. I know. I know. The artist nails are very difficult to keep clean and keep anything. Well, I don't like the smell of a salon. I don't even like the smell of the nail polish. But the nail polish is so much harder for me to put on. I prefer just to have a, you know, me and eyes, the bird eyes. They, oh, I don't know if they get any easier. Let's see here. Oh, I was going to tell you what I do. What I do with my, I'll write everything up. And Chad has learned kind of my style of writing. And I'll have Chad like, okay, Chad will kind of rewrite a little bit, not that much though. And put it in my style of writing. And corrects any grammar I might have, you know, gotten wrong. For sure he'll do that. I always call him a he. I don't know why. It's my computer, my personal computer. Yeah, so I write everything up first though. That's what I do. I don't know if that would help you. And Chad does get to know your style of how you, I always will speak it into Chad. And so the main thing is having Chad, you know, get to know who you are. And you have to tell Chad everything because Chad doesn't know. And then Chad will make things up. I've had that happen. No, that's not what I said. This is what I said. Please stop making things up. Yeah, make a rough draft and then read it into, because you want to, why I read it is because to my brain, I write it down and then I read it and then I might make some corrections. I briefly read it and then I will put it into chat and then, but I read it to chat because when you read your work, it like sounds different. And sometimes I'll correct it right there with chat. I kind of need this to be a little more red. Hi Juju, how you doing, dear? Did you have a good day at work today? Oh, I forgot the mittens. Okay, so I think I will do things like that. Yeah. I just like, it's unbelievable how you do everything. Although you're still young, I should say, you're still a youngin'. Juju's a youngin'. Maybe you don't feel young, but you are. This is my version of Raggedy Ann. She's a little bit dark here. I can just put some water on here and make her a little bit lighter. Oh, you were off today. Oh. Yeah, I don't know how you give yourself your brain to, you know, because ADHD brains, I was reading that, you know, they get really tired. I might have to put some white into this to get it a little more. Maybe a little more white to it. Okay, I'll go like this, get some of that paint. I'm doing watercolor, so it's a little bit different than the other paint. I think I'm going to put some white in there, and I better do it while it's wet because I think it'll be better. I think, I don't know, I'm no watercolor artist by no means. I just like to paint. I'm going to cut her out and have her be a doll on a page. She's a fodder doll. She'll be a little fodder doll. Okay, so let's put some white on her face and see if that makes it a little bit better. Here's my white. Just gonna add this should be be able to just let that water do its thing. Yeah, it's coming along. That water is doing its thing. A little better. Okay. Yep. There we go. A little better. Hopefully she won't look scary. I'm always concerned. Let's see, physically, I am ready to go. My mind says, nope, bed. Yeah, that's what happens with our mind needs more rest than our body. It's the oddest thing. Yeah, I've been reading up a lot on ADHD. I'm just going to check that. It might be my neighbors. It's been raining all day. Yeah, my neighbors are bless their hearts, they're taking out my trash can. My husband doesn't want, I have to walk with the can, well, there's 2 trash cans. And he just says, no, we're going to have the neighbors do the trash, because he's not going to be back till Saturday. Oh, man. And then he won't have to be gone anymore. He'll be home. So these little marks here, just kind of checking them out. See, I'm going to make pink polka dots. And now if I can see her hand is over here. Yeah, I've always been busy, like my sister said, Vicki, you always had 2 jobs going on. You're always doing 2 things at a time. Me, I can only do 1. I did have a lot of energy. But, as I age, the energy isn't there like it used to be. But I still have the mind of the ADHD. Let's see. Okay, let's look at this picture again. Alright. So it kind of comes like that, and then there is a V here. Okay. Just let that white. I kind of painted her. I can fix her nose. That's okay if she has some shadow there. Okay. A little more white. So right here we're gonna have to wait though until this is dry. Otherwise I'll have the red go all over the place. Okay. Right. Okay, so now what are we gonna do? I think I'm gonna do the dress. Okay, I think I'm going to do the dress, and we're going to do her in this color. Now, what color did I use? I think I used this one with I think that's what I used. Looks a little bit different now. It might have had a little more water to it. How come that doesn't look good? I mean, it does. It looks like a different color than that for some reason. Did I use that? I thought I did. Maybe I used this one. They look the same. Let's give these guys more water. This one has a more of a darker blue. Which one did I use? I don't remember. Oh, it's a darker one. There's my ADHD brain, see? I forgot what I was going to do. I know I used... Oh, it's because I put the other on top of it. That's why. That's why. Okay, I got it. I'm pretty sure I used this one. I might make her come out a little bit more here. I can put these dots actually after I paint it blue, and I can put the dots in too. Well, I'm good. I'm really happy that you had a rest day today, Juju. All right. Well, this this is a darker we're going to kind of go around here with that water. Okay. And we'll go here. And we do got a kind of, we want that sleeve to be puffy there. Oh. Okay, then I put some of this paint, and I think that's why oops. Whoops. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that same blue going. I might have to change that ribbon. See after it. Watercolor that wants to like do its own thing here. So we'll just kind of let it see what it does. This side is not wet. I'm going to get this wet. And we're going to put this in there. Okay, doke. See, it's starting to turn like that because this changes the color. I need a little more water there. There we go. I might put some more dark, kind of make that a little bit better there. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jersey. It's a little bit light. Here, that's better. Getting some pink runoff here. Okay, so let's see, what are we gonna do here? Okay, this is her dress, right? Yeah, so we gotta make that blue. we go. Gonna let that blue do its thing. I don't want it to go into the pink, so let's hope it doesn't. Okay, now those socks, you know, we got white again, so we're gonna have to change that. So we're gonna have to make them blue and pink, because, oh, I got more of the dress here. Okay, so this dress kind of oh, we're gonna have to paint some of that black off there. Or my hand smeared that. And let's see. Yep, so this kind of comes like this. God, I had a little string or hair. Could have been my hair. It didn't look the right color. Might have been a string. Yeah, let's get that off. Let's get some of this in here. Get some of this in here. We're getting there, we're getting there. Okay, so we're gonna make her, just gonna kind of like, see if I can kind of make a, she's gotta have chubby legs. I made her legs really skinny in the beginning. That was funny. All right. So if we did the blue, the pink, the blue, and the pink. All right, since I got the blue out, and it's all watery, we're gonna do the blue. That's probably all I need. And do the blue here. And then that'll be pink. It's kind of going in there. Let's try to make a little division there. Oh, blue is really calming color. My brain feels relaxed. Okay, so if we have, gotta put this blue, well, let's paint, Vicky. Let's paint your stripes here. Let's see, and this would be a blue. So my husband and I, well, you know, I'm an O'Sullivan, so I am Irish by injection only. That's what I tell my husband. I'm, but he thinks St. Paddy's Day is like Christmas. And, you know, when we were younger, we used to go out on St. Paddy's Day. and we would, you know, enjoy the festivity, but we're like, oh, we don't really want to be around that many people. When we get older, it's just different. That's all I can say. It's just different. But I mean, they really celebrate, right? They really, really, really celebrate. And it's loud music, and they get drunk, and I don't know, we don't drink anymore. My husband doesn't drink at all. Now, I will have, like, I can have one drink with all my medicine. But other than that, I can't really drink anymore like I used to. I shouldn't air my dirty laundry, right? Oh, that's going to be pink. Oh well, that's what it's going to be. Too late now. I didn't really think about that. See if I can kind of make a... Okay, what are you guys doing over there? Huh? Are you tearing apart your bed? Is that what I hear? No, we don't want to do that. Stop. I don't know who's doing that. But I really don't want to buy you any more beds. Got to make a division here. So it doesn't look like... Yes, I know. I started 30 minutes late for some reason. I don't know why. I know you got your channel going. Have a good evening, Juju. Okay, so maybe we'll just make this a little bit lighter pink. And then her pinafore will be darker. We have a little bit of running. Well, we're going to cut that off, so it doesn't matter. That way, I gotta fix that though. That way, you can, upside her pinafore, you'll see the difference, right? Since I didn't make it pink and blue, I made it blue and then pink. So we're gonna want this lighter over here. Yeah, see right there. There we go. That's even lighter because I was prepared to make it lighter. This one, I'm gonna have to add water to get that pink out of there. Okay. Oh, thank you. Okay, so we got a little bit of pink in here. The watercolor, you know, actually too, it would be nice if we kind of had that lighter too, now that I think about it, but it's kind of already made it kind of dark. Okay. There, so if we make, then you can kind of see the difference there between her skirt and the stripe of the leg. And it did kind of run into the pink there a little bit. Okay. Nice to have watercolor paper. There was one paper I was using. It was like, how come it was, oh, I can't remember what paper it was. It was really hard to watercolor on it because it wasn't really meant for watercoloring. And the paper kept, I'm going to put my head over here. And I'm not going to be able to get them in a perfect circle by no means, because I'm doing this by hand. But if I can get them close, oh, it's running. Eyes are always challenging for me. Doesn't matter what kind of eyes they are. Did I make it too big? Oh, I did, but we can change that. Come on, come on, come on. I don't know why I did that. Let's see here, we'll probably just have to make this one a tiny bit bigger, not much. I have a very dry paint. I'm going to pick up those eyes a little better so I can see, because her head's kind of leaning here. Okay. So to me, this one looks less round, so let's make it rounder. best I can. I am no Picasso, although I wish I was. I'd be rich, right? Well, I don't know. He might have died. Artists seem to die poor. Okay. And this one, I can just, oh, I don't want a lot of paint on my brush, because I just want to like kind of make it more, a little more rounder. Who is that? Did it stop raining? You know, we haven't had any sunshine for about a week and a half. All it's been doing is raining. Raining, raining, raining. Yep, that's all it's been doing. Raining, raining, raining. Better, 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 better. And her little nose is kind of like, I don't know, reddy red. I kind of covered up some of the nose here, so we're gonna have to like make her nose like that. Whoops. Whoops. Oh, I went out of the line. Darn, it was perfect. And then it went out of the line. Hopefully I can save it. We're gonna make her little red cheekies there anyway. Okay. Oh, I forgot with red it stains. All right. Well, Vicky, what are we gonna do here? I'm gonna try to put more of this kind of red over here if I can. It might not stain because it's not directly, it's on paint. But if we kind of make her a little bit of pink around here, it probably won't hurt her. Okay, so let's try this again. To get a little more definition of that nose. Okay, let's, okay, a point like that. Whoops. It's starting to run again. Are you going to just be obstinate? Probably, probably. You're just going to be obstinate. Let's see what's going on. Oh, 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 oh. The red is running again. So I'm going to put it over here by the cheekies. So I think before I do anything with the nose again, I'm going to wait till that nose dries because I am getting some runoff from the red. Which I don't think, you know, it'll kind of make her have pinker undertones. I mean, which isn't bad, right? It's just I didn't expect it. Yeah, it just keeps running into there. See if I can make her look like she has a little more pinker undertone. So you never know what this crazy watercolor will do. It does have a mind of its own. Alright, so I'm going to let that dry before I mess with it anymore. And I'm going to do this black. Oh, I wonder if I can do it because it's kind of wet there. Let's see, we're going to try. Okay, we need some eyebrows. And we need a cute smile. Whoops, I just got me a nice brush too, and I should do that for this. I got this little tiny brush too. I forgot I had it. Let's pick that black up. Okay, let's use it. It's really tiny. Because I didn't have one, it is a 3-0, and it's really tiny, the tip. And I bought it so I could do fine lines. So let's see if Vicky can do it. Oh, it's very fine. It's very fine. Well, okay. There we go. And then we got right here. Ran a little bit right there. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. Let's see if I can get it up. Let's see, we'll try this one. Just a little bit easier to, there we go. There we go. Okay, so I can see where the black, even from the eye, gets a little bit in here. Alright, so we are going to try to make her cheeks. We'll try. Let's see. I guess I better just use the same color here. Ooh. Alright, so they're just, they kind of like, you know, they're all the way over here. And they're all the way over around here. And they come all the way kind of like that. Okay, so this one isn't quite as round. The other one I got very round. I think it's because of the side of the face here. But maybe I could just go. Let's do a little more ready in here. All right. I don't know. I had this cheek blend run right here. So this might take a little more white. Okay, and then we're just going to have this. Go like that. I'm going to have to touch up this cheeky here. But I'm not going to mess with it too much right now. Because I kind of want it to dry. I did that one perfect. And this one, I don't know what I did. I messed up this edging here. I don't know what I did. And it looks bigger than that one, doesn't it? So now I'm going to want to mess with it. It's really hard to mess with red because it does stain. How in the heck did I get that so off? I don't know. The only thing I can think of is maybe making it a little bit thinner here. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Okay. And making it a little thinner here. It's getting better. I'm just going to get the shape before I put more red in there. Oh, getting better. Probably not good for my brush. Okay, there we go. Yes, and then I just have to put more red in there. But I'm going to let it dry first. Alright. And we're just going to... better. Oh, much better. Oh. So her face is a little tilted here. And we could use a paper towel. I pretty got that one saturated with color. Okay, and I still have to do that nose. Do a little bit of run right here. Okay, we're just going to do that. Okay. Phew. Who would think that those cheekies would be so difficult? Okay, well let's go for the pink polka dots over here. I think this is dry. I'm just going to like put them on how I think they'll look good. It's not going to be like the picture, but this will be Vicky's polka dots. Let's see, we gotta get these wet again. I'm gonna want it too wet. Oh, Those are darker, aren't they? So I got to add a little more pink in there. That's okay. The bigger tubes are a little bit easier to handle than the smaller ones. I guess I could use that little brush. Okay. Okay. I'll make them a little bit bigger. Maybe one here. Okay. She's got polka dots, right? Oh dear me. So she needs some line work for like in her sleeve area. And I need to make these, I need to make this a little more redder here, I think. But you got, I was going to cut her out, wasn't I? I can still cut her out. But we got to get those dots to dry before I cut her out. So I won't mess with her face anymore because we'll cut her out and then I can mess with her face some more later. I need to mess with a little, she needs some more detail work. And that probably is another hour for me. I'm not that fast of a painter when it comes to watercolor. That's why I have this Watercolor Thursday, so I can practice. It's just a practice. It's not any, you know, big old her hands need a little more, see, they need some black lining in there. Otherwise, and her one little cheek needs a little more red. Her nose needs a little help. Not much though. And maybe a little more blending right in here with her face. So I just need to go like this. There's a line there. Wherever you see a line in watercolor, then you've got to try to blend it out. And I just kind of push on that line like that. At least that's how I was trained. And usually it works. So we'll see here. I still see a line. It's bugging me. Lines bug me. Oh, that's because my brush isn't clean. Vicky. And I think what I might do too is I might put a little more pink in her skin, but I'll mix the white and the pink. There we go. Okay. Her face is too dark. I gotta make it, it's too dark around here, I think. So I'm gonna put some pink in it next. And I think her bow right here needs to be a little more rounded. Before I cut her out, I better do that. It's just right here. I want to get it a little more rounded. If I can get it rounded. I need more paint. Alright. There we go. A little more rounded. There we go. Didn't take much. Just a little more rounded. Before I cut her out. Okay. Okay, that's better. Well, I will say I think everything's except that bow now, right up there. I've got so much paint on my, look at that. How in the heck? I don't know. The paint must have just watercolored my hands. Oh, is this, oh no, that's bad. I must have got into something here. I think that's good enough. Okay. That's what she looks like cut out. Ah, scissors. All right. And I might. Okay, I'm just cutting her out. I'm putting her closer to my eyes, I guess, than I need to. And then we're gonna. She needs some pin work around her blouse area where the elbows are. Let's see, let's make a division there. That'd be cuter. Okay. She just needs a little more detail work. But other than that, I think it's okay. Where's her? So I think my husband, I don't know if I finished my statement. My husband and I, we decided to go to our favorite Irish restaurant a couple days after the rowdy crowd is gone. Now, if I didn't do her, if I would have traced her, it would be easier to do more dolls tracing, but I need the practice of sketching, and it kind of comes back to you like riding a bicycle when you haven't sketched for a long time. So in the junk journal world, they would call this fodder. She's a paper doll fodder. She's kind of cute, isn't she? So then she could go on this blue paper. I think she'd be cute right there. Just glue her on. Yeah. So I'm going to make some more. I think I can get faster at sketching once I have done it. They probably all won't turn out the same because they're not traced, and they will be individually made, but that's okay. That's the way it is. I will make a one like this as well. So I'll also make one like her. Just because it's, right, St. Patrick's Day. I don't even know what day it is. We're probably close. Do you know what day it is? Jersey, you know what day? I can look on my calendar. I just haven't paid attention. Let's see, I think it's like the 20th, 19, 25, 24. Oh, it's the 17th. It's the 17th. Next week. So I will paint one, and I'm going to put her on this paper here. So my next one will be here. And I think maybe I will, you know, I got to work a little bit, do a little bit of outlining, but I think I'll do the other one and then I will outline them together. Like her bow needs a little black outlining, and I don't know if I might add a little more red right in here. Not sure, we'll see. A little more red maybe in here. Anyway, well, thanks for hanging out with me, Jersey. I don't know, everybody's been quiet. It's like 8:43. See, it's way, takes a while. This takes me a while. I'm not fast at it for sure. But I think maybe the more practice I get, maybe the better, faster I'll be, huh? But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me, and it was fun. And I am going to send you love, Jersey, and I do have 4 thumbs up. Well, thank you. And sending love to y'all, sending love to the universe, and bye-bye.